Hey, what's going on? I was just gonna do a quick tutorial. I haven't done them in a while, but I just want to do a quick tutorial on like how I sort of mix the bass and the kick in my beats, and just sort of how I level the volume on both of them, basically. But um, basically, the first thing I always do is I always open up like the I don't know what you call it, but this menu for like the bass sound, and I make sure all these are like off. I just have the normalized selected, and I do porta too. Like I like it to wave, like I don't know, I like to glide around, but not too much. So I put it like right here, and I put it. That makes the bass, like to me, that makes the bass react a lot better to the kick. The kick, on the other hand, I turn it on. I don't know. I just a lot of this stuff is just trial and error, but this is what I've been doing. I turn the porta all the way down on the kick, but turn it on. I don't know. It's weird, but I just I just go with my gut, and it's the same thing. I just have this on normalize, and you got to make sure you cut it too. Like I don't even know if that makes a difference, but I feel like it does. I cut everything. Um, and the most important thing, so I use the side chain functions down low. Um, Basically, it's the same in every beat I do. I have everything side chain like against the bass, so that the bass has all the power against all these instruments. It's the same thing, but then when I get to the kick, I have the bass side chain to the kick. So the bass cuts through just fine, but the kick will also even more surely cut just fine too, because I have it. Um, I have the bass even side chained against the kick, so the kick will be dominant even over the bass, while the bass is dominant over everything else. But yeah, other than that, I try to keep my melodies at like I type in the value. I'm real like tedious. Like I always put like point 0.5. I type it in for my melodies. I keep those down there. Um, I do some side chaining work with the other drums, which I could probably cover like in another tutorial. But yeah, other than the side chaining thing with the kick and the bass, I just have the kick turned all the way up right here. Nowhere else, just right here, and it works out for me. Here's like no, but here's an example though. I'll even mute the kick in this part, but yeah, overall, like it's just really about how you level it. Like I don't have anything in the mixer. I just try to level everything, and I use the sidechain functions to do it. Like the volumes look all the same on here, but I don't really use these. I use the sidechaining things. I don't know. I feel like sidechaining, if you understand it, is really useful. But yeah, just level everything properly. Um, and yeah, work with the sidechaining knobs. That's basically how I do what I do. It's really not that hard. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into doing tutorials, so stay tuned.